Welcome to Crawl or No Crawl. This is Carolyn Holzman, and today is September 25th. Now, if you're keeping score, it is day 13 of the September Core update. Day 11, if we go by my indication that they started, which is when they launched a new mobile bot. And it seems to be day, whoops, I think I've misnumbered this. So it's probably day 6, sorry about that, of the product reviews. Now, weekends are always observation days. The test days are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and everything else is an observation day. So you're looking at the data log where I notate dates and times when I launch a new piece of content, and then I track the bots to see if they crawl the new content, and how long it takes for that new content to go through the indexation system. Now, one thing we should note is that there was a Search Console page update. In the old days, they called that the coverage report. They just changed the name because the pattern continues. It's every third day, and every now and then it takes 4, and in this case, the most recent one did take 4. Now, new content, and this is today's date, so they're both green. New content was found by its keywords, and it looks like pretty much all 3, oops, I forgot to say this one, but for the simple keyword, everything is showing this week, but the JavaScript not so much. It seems to be a little sluggish. Remember too, the simple is going to be findable, usually like it goes through the crawling system, and from what I can see, kind of goes right into the index. And then there's a second pass where they do the JavaScript. And so that's the one that's a little sluggish. So let's look at the bots. Here we go. All right. No huge change here. It does seem that the mobile Googlebot 14 has passed all of its benchmarks. And I will say that now that I've been keeping track of which bot did the initial crawl. Now, I do see where some of the content that was first crawled by MobileBot 13 this week has had a more difficult time getting through the indexation system. I'm sure that's by design because they're testing, right? So it's possible that this could be the reason why some content gets served and some doesn't. You know, it's probably not a content quality issue. It may just be where they were in the mobile bot, which version of the mobile bot test they were going through. Now, I did some local Viking reports. If you're not familiar with those are grid where you see based on where the search is done, how far out your GBP extends. You know, you can do it by meters, you can do it by miles, that kind of thing. Now, I did see a contraction in some of them, in terms of how far out from the center they showed up in the 1, 2, or 3 spot. If they do that, that means they're showing up in the blended, page 1 of the blended search on Google. Now, what I did is not part of this research, but I will likely add some of the data in the notes because if they are doing more of something in the maps, you know, working on proximity, it may be that this is what it looks like in the rest of it, you know, through organic and the indexation piece. So hopefully, you know, we'll gather up more data and then document it so that we can recognize it again when it happens, and we'll know a little more. I don't know about you, but I like to know what's happening. So anyway, subscribe to get the latest reports from the indexation testing, and check out the latest Confessions of an SEO if you just can't get enough SEO content. Every Friday at 8 a.m. new shows are published, and it's not a tactical SEO. It's kind of more the human side, the emotional side, the what the hell is my client doing side of things, but try to keep it, you know, fun but real in terms of Google as a machine. All right, well, that's it for today. I will see you tomorrow. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend.